And a shot back to the mound, but he manages to glove it. And now a chance to meet the Mets. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, Matt, I can't wait to see if La Potencia, Yoenis Cespedes, can keep it going. He had 20 ribbies last month. That's RBIs. That's ribeye steaks. However you want to put it, he drove in 20 men. When you're doing that over the course of a month, that's some pretty consistent hitting.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A high fastball is in there. His head-to-head matchup numbers with Ty Blach. He's 2 for 3. Danny Dero, this Giants team, as they begin play here this afternoon. They came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Matty, we've seen some good baseball in the first 2 games of this set, and expect another close one here. Both of the first 2 games decided by 1 run.
You know, Dero, when you get in these series like this, when 1 run means so much, you like to be able to beat the team to score first. But both these games have been very close, and it's going to boil down to who gets the big hits in the 7th, 8th, and 9th inning.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High pop-up. Posey has a play. And that's the 3rd out. So a relatively routine start for the top of the first here. Now it'll be the Giants' turn. No score. Noah Syndergaard gets the ball for the Mets in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, when you think of the power arms in baseball, this is the first guy you think of. Noah Syndergaard, big, strong guy, throws 89 to 93 mile an hour sliders. That's right, sliders. His fastball, anywhere from 97 to 101 miles an hour. Power fastball, power slider, and a terrific changeup. One of the best pitchers in the game of baseball.
First delivery to him on the way. Takes a high fastball for a strike. These Mets, fellas, as they take the field here today, they've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, I think if you would have asked the manager of this team, first 5 games of this road trip, you're going to go 4-1. He would have signed that in blood. So let the guys continue to play the way they've been playing. Everything is going nice right now.
Changeup just off the black, and it's 2-1. Syndergaard, or Thor as he's often known, he was a first-round pick back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Ripped down the line.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
Is put in play to the right side of the infield. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still 1 good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, Dero, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. He swings and grounds it to short, and this will get on through past Reyes for a base hit.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
Here's Austin Jackson, the center fielder, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 276 the average coming in for him. 5 homers and 44 RBIs. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. From the belt, kicks and deals. Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
The 1-2. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2 ball, 2 strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Three 2 pitch, and he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
He's definitely stumbled out of the starting blocks here in the first, giving up a couple of base knocks on that walk. First innings are often some of the toughest for a starting pitcher.
So striding in, Jarrett Parker, and a golden opportunity here to give his guys the lead with 3 men aboard. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Count. Here's the pitch. And a fastball just a bit up.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
One pitch and a nice call for the change. It's 1-2. And set up working the play is Matthew Ross as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, D-Row, this is a pitcher's best friend. Matthew Ross, very wide strike zone.
Yeah, no excuses from the offense today. You know coming in when you see the lineup card and Matt Ross is behind the dish, you better be aggressive.
Line to the right side. Dives, and he hangs on for the out. Wow. The runner from third crosses the plate, and they've taken a 1-0 lead. So a tremendous diving catch there, and our show track technology demonstrates to us that his route was really what made it happen. Pretty easy to see he wouldn't have been able to make that play if it had not been for the angle he took to get to the ball. So stepping in, Hunter Pence. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First pitch of the at-bat. And a slider on the inside for strike 1. Career numbers versus Syndergaard. 2 hits in 7 tries. He also has 1 home run. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Grounded to third. This could be 2. Taken in by Flores. There's 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. More to come on MLB Network Sunday Baseball after this. Here's Yoenis Cespedes. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's game. First delivery to him on the way. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Guys, this game features the league's best teams that are not currently leading a division. What does this matchup mean to the overall playoff picture?
You know what, Dan? These teams are so close on paper. It's going to be execution that gets one of these teams over the hump.
I agree with you, D-Roy. I think one of the things, if you believe that good pitching is going to eventually stop good hitting, I think whichever one of these two teams pitches best the remaining part of the schedule is going to be the team that comes out on top in this division.
Okay, here's how San Francisco lines up defensively. And this team's lucky enough to have their Gold Glover play shortstop, the captain of the infield, and the offense knows if the ball's hitting his direction, you could pretty much take the right-hand turn and go back to your dugout. Not only the routine ones, but the highlight reel ones as well.
Stepping into the box, Wilmer Flores. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. Here's the first pitch to him. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball one. The Giants have struck first here. They lead it 1-0 as we play the second. The 1-1. Line drive to center field, and that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. His head-to-head matchup numbers with Ⅳ. He's 1 for 2. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Runners on first with one down. Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone. Settling in now, Jay Bruce, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a knee-high fastball. Flores is off at first with 2 away. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the move is Pence. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Mets leave 1. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Now in the box, Kelby Tomlinson, and there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Here comes the first pitch. A ball and no strikes.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that for a strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Line to the right side. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Wow, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
Here's Buster Posey now. Career numbers versus Syndergaard. He's gone 3 for 6. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Missed with a slider.
Ball one, no strike.
Now a throw over to first and a dive, but he's back in. The 1-0. Popped him up. Darno is there. Makes the play, one away.
Okay, here's how the Mets are lining up defensively. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
Digging in now, Brandon Belt. He enters play in the hunt for the league's home run crown, but he'll have some work to do down the stretch. He's set and the pitch. He pulls this one into right. And Belt is aboard. It's a base hit. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Into the box, Ty Blach, as he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike one. He's got a chance to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position. And he popped him up back into foul territory behind first. And Gonzalez will tuck this one away for round number 2.
Great scoring opportunity miss right there. You talk about frustration, popping it up with 2 runners in scoring position. He'd like to get that one back.
Now at the plate, Alan Henson. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. When facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Henson carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. A fastball right over the outside corner.
You know, this isn't a ballpark that yields a lot of runs, so when you've got a chance like this to put some early runs on the board, it becomes really important to do so.
Here's the 0-2. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
The 1-2. Swing and a liner. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And not in time as the run scores. You know, D-Row, hitting in the leadoff spot, you're not going to get very many opportunities to drive in some runs, but that's a big 2 RBI.
いやー、いい感じで追加点取れましたね。
First in the lineup or 8th in the lineup, you grind out in that bat and try and get the runs on the board for your team.
Yeah, but that's a big 2 RBI base hit.
Standing in now, Brandon Crawford, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. A base hit in his first trip. In there, there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
Henson leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Throw over to first, and he'll get back in safely.
It's
the top of the zone. He struck him out looking. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We played 2 full. It's the Giants 3 and the Mets nothing. Back now in San Francisco on MLB Network. Thanks for joining us today. Here's Adrian now. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the 3rd.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Here's the first pitch to him. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Needed a sand wedge for that one. Swung on and missed.
I'm no hitting expert, but you can't take a swing that's a whole lot more uglier than that one.
Breaking ball swung on and grounded to second. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. Now at the plate, Noah Syndergaard. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And this will be fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. Mets pitcher behind at the plate with a ball and 2 strikes. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Henson fields it cleanly. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
いやー、いい感じで抑えてますな。
Striding in once again, Jose Reyes. He hit the ball hard but lined out to start the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And the changeup is way low that time. A breaking ball over the outside corner for strike 2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Belt over to his right, and the inning is over. We'll get a look at Austin Jackson when we come back. It's the Giants 3 and the Mets nothing. So coming to the plate, Austin Jackson. He'll start things out against Noah Syndergaard as this inning is underway.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Fastball in there for a called strike.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
Fastball called for strike 2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
And a wasted pitch there, 1-2. And Jackson's not offering at that one, and it'll knock things up at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2. And it's fouled away.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
And here's a ball hit in the air. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Swing and a weak little line drive over to first. And a leaping effort, but it's off his glove. And he'll get in there safely.
The right fielder, number 6, Jarrett Parker.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Jarrett Parker. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And that one stayed up a little high.
Right back into a good hitter's count now after what was a pretty dreadful second inning. He's got to start throwing a lot more strikes. Quality strikes would help too.
Jackson aboard here at first with nobody out. Now a throw over, and he just manages to get his hand in. The 1-0 pitch is a sinker swung on and missed 1-1.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
Here it comes on 1-1. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2.
You know, guys, these hitters have had some great looks at that slider so far, and clearly they're all on the same page. The plan is simple. Lay off that slider and make him bring up something straight in the strike zone.
The 2-1 is in off the plate. On deck, there are the unique stylings of Hunter Pence. He'll be next. A runner at first with no outs here. And that should have been ball 4 there, but it's a called strike, and that runs things full at 3-2. Now behind the plate, but room for Darno, and he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
The left fielder, number 8, Hunter Pence.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Hunter Pence. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line towards center field.
もうセンター前。これはやばい。
They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of two ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
Here's Kelby Tomlinson, and he'll probably send it in the air out to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. Now the relay home. And the run will cross on the sac fly and make it a 4-0 game.
Great work to do a job right there. He's not a big power bat, so he was looking to get a fly ball to the outfield and give his guy at third a chance.
Into the box now, Buster Posey. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. First pitch on its way. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. A runner on first with 2 away. 0-2 the count to Posey. Posey takes his swings from the right-handed batter's box, but he's one of those rare hitters that actually thrives facing same-handed pitching. One of the very best in the game, as a matter of fact, in that type of matchup.
Yeah, Matty, he does not leak with that front side. He keeps that shoulder tough, stays inside the baseball, and it gives him every opportunity to hammer the fastball and stay on that breaking stuff.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
Hit in the air to center field. Conforto sprinting after it. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 2 hits for the Giants lead to a run in the inning. 3 innings complete. San Francisco leads this one 4-0. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera as we begin the top of the 4th.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
He swings at the fastball here and lifts it into the air to shallow center, and that'll get down for a base hit.
まあ今のところはいい感じですよね。まあでも最後までわからないんでね、どこで打たれ出すかわかんないんでね、このまま7回ぐらいまで行ってくれたらね、結構急に打たれたりしますからね。
Here's the first pitch to him. And that one just missed outside.
These are the moments in the game that can sway it one way or another, why you get a W or a loss right here. Leadoff man on, heart of the order coming up. Guy out on the mound has got his work cut out for him.
The 1-0 home is looked at for the first strike. Two balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Cabrera on at first, nobody out. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Shoots this one over to first. To Crawford for 1. On to Belt, and they turn to a double play.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, and that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Laid off as it caught the inside corner.
You can tell this offense is getting frustrated, but this might be one you have to shower off. When a guy's locating like this, fastball at the knees and to both corners, it's going to be tough for them to do anything with it.
Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out to a deep right field. He takes the turn. Around second now, and they still haven't flagged this one down. And he is into third with a 2-out triple.
Yeah, everyone knows this guy's been having a great year at the plate, but he's not exactly a gazelle on the bases. But he turns on the Jets here and makes it all the way to third. He might need an oxygen tank, but hey, he made it.
Into the box now, Wilmer Flores. As he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Counts even at 1-1 to Wilmer Flores.
There is a base open here, so the option to work around him is there if they want to go that route.
Toward the alley and left center.
これが抜けましたね。
That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And the runner from third scores as they try to work their way back into this one. Throw won't get him.
The pitcher was spotting his pitches effectively until now, working the edges, painting the corners, but he left this one right over the plate, and it cost him with an RBI extra base hit right there.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. Hops this one up. Block. Moving to his left. Makes the catch, and that'll return to the side. One for the Mets here on the RBI double. Bottom of the fourth coming up. It's the Giants 4 and the Mets 1. Back alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as it'll be Brandon Belt getting ready to lead. First delivery to him on the way. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Belt playing here in his age 29 season. He was a 5th-round pick back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Hey, when you come out of the middle round, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player. A 1-1.
Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
And tough fastball to lay off on 1 and 2, but he did, and it's 2 and 2 now. Fouled off. Sinker. 3 and 2 now.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
The 3-2 pitch. And that misses for leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the fourth.
Yeah, and as a starter, your guys just scored a run for you. So he's thinking ground ball right here to try to get a double.
Sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. Back to Adrian, and it's a double play.
Oh, that's the last thing you want to happen. These infielders just eat it up and turn it into a double play.
Alan Hansen the next to bat. Sliced hard but foul. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. A ball and a strike to the Giants leadoff man. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. Four runs, 7 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Cabrera shading to his right, and that's the 3rd out. Jay Bruce will be the one to lead us off when we return. It's the Giants 4 and the Mets 1. So digging in now, Jay Bruce flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Here comes the first pitch. Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield. Belt right there, and he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and stepping in now, the slugging first baseman Adrian Gonzalez. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ground ball right side. Throw right there, and that takes care of Gonzalez. 2 gone now.
Now batting, catcher, Noah Syndergaard.
Stepping up now, Noah Syndergaard comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
Hey, as an offense, you do your homework, you scout. He hasn't been using that pitch an awful lot. I say you just throw that out. If he's going to flip that occasionally for a strike, then so be it.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Mets go down 1-2-3, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brandon Crawford. A hit in 2 tries for him so far.
Brandon Crawford.
First pitch on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. I'll tell you, these guys seem well aware that this is a must-win situation for both of them. They know they're not going to have the luxury of falling back on a wild card berth.
You know, D-Row, you get late into the season like this, and you really have to keep your concentration not only on the mound, but in the batter's box. You're starting to get a little bit tired, and you see the schedule starting to come to an end.
Yeah, Dan, I'm with you. It becomes mental right now. Physically, everybody's hurting a little bit. You can grind it out when you know you have a chance at the postseason. Mentally, you got to stay focused.
The next 0-2. Misses for ball one.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
Count still at 1-2. The 1-2. Misses, ball two.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Full count now, 3-2. Waiting next is Austin Jackson. Grounded up the first baseline. Gonzalez is up with it, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The center field number 16, Austin Jackson.
Ready now, Austin Jackson. Here's the first pitch to him. And he fouls this one off. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Line drive to center field. That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2.
Hey, listen, when you have a good sinker, you have to throw it, but he's going to have to get the ball much lower in the zone than that last one.
Yeah, from the offensive side, Dan, two-seamer, pitcher, sinker baller, what have you. You're looking for that thing to pop out above the belt, and that's exactly what happened right there. Miss middle.
In now, Jarrett Parker. High in the air out to center field. Conforto is in pursuit. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 8, Hunter Pence.
Digging in and looking for more, Hunter Pence. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. Giants leave 1, but they lead it 4-1. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Reyes. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Right over the middle, knee high. Here's the 0-1. A breaking ball over the outside corner for strike two.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard up the middle. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. So with that, the Mets have a runner aboard to get the inning underway.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good two-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Digging in the switch hitter as Drupal Cabrera. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Oh, and they've got him picked off. The tag, and he is safe on a very close play at the bag.
You know the defense wants that play back. They had him totally picked off when he took off early, but they just couldn't finish him off. We'll see if that comes back to bite him here.
He's set. Here it comes. Now a swing and a little soft liner to the left side, but foul. Swing and a little blooper to center. Henson into shallow center. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Michael Conforto.
Coming to the plate now, Michael Conforto. He was a double play victim last time around. First pitch of the at-bat. And that one just missed outside. Reyes, the runner at second with one away. A ball and a strike now. Now the 1-1 pitch. 1-2 now. The 1-2 misses for the second ball.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
Sixth inning, 4-1 is our score. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Pence has a read on it. 2 down. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
The left fielder, number 52, Yoenis Cespedes.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Yoenis Cespedes. He made it to third on a triple in his previous appearance.
You know, Madden, every team has that one guy, and Yoenis Cespedes is that guy for the Mets. Completely changes that complexion of that Mets betting order.
No balls and a strike to count. Two out here and a runner at second. Stays alive, still 0-2.
お、戻りましたか。
Ready ready with another 0-2. Tough pitch to lay off. The slider stays high for ball one.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate.
Here
he comes again, 1-2. Hit sharply toward the right side. But a little unlucky there as it's hit right to him in right field for the final out of the inning. Mets strand one. They trail it 4-1. Anthony Swarzak come on now as he prepares to pitch in his 85th game this year. Digging in once again, Kelby Tomlinson earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. First pitch on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
What a well-executed pitch right there. Just a little bit off the corner right there. Got a great hitter to go a little bit outside his zone.
Now here it comes. Tapped down the line. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball
また荒れ
right
ちゃい
there.
ます。
The
ミッドデッ
body
ドさん
can
も
go a little bit.
挟んで
If
し
he
く打
was
てない
able
んち
to
ゃいま
keep
す。
his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Kelby Tomlinson is retired leading off the bottom of the 6th. Didn't look to me like that was much of a protect swing with 2 strikes.
No, he was trying to go yard, 2 strikes or not. Kind of looks bad if you strike out like he did, though. I'm sure his manager would have liked for him to focus on getting on base.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And the first pitch is a slider here, but that's chopped foul at the plate. And it's 1-1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Swarzak, a 32-year-old veteran. He was taken in the 2nd round back in the 2004 first-year player draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Bruce on the run. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out.
The first baseman, number 9, Brandon Belt.
At the plate, Brandon Belt. It was a walk in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Leaves a slider right over the middle.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
Here comes the 0-1. Missed with a slider. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
Fouled away. 1-2. To first. Gonzalez has got it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Giants are down 1-2-3 as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Back here in San Francisco, Giants leading this one as we get set for the 7th, but before it gets underway, there you see our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Ready once again, Wilmer Flores, hoping to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
First pitch coming, here it is. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
One of the keys to pitching late in the games, first pitch strikes, and this guy's rolling along. So far, over 70% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate.
ああ、上の方にあるやつ。
Slider, good 2-strike pitch, but it misses 1-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Into the box, Travis d'Arnaud. And he'll take strike one on the inside corner. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 0-1 on its way. Ball 1.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Hit down the line at first. Oh, look at the sliding stop. Hats off to that one.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Digging in, Jay Bruce. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Jackson. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Down in order go the Mets. And this is still a 4-1 ball game. So here now is the pitcher, Ty Blach. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned the chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a neck-high fastball that time. And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. The 1-0 home. Into center field, line drive base hit. So a good start to the inning for the Giants. Leadoff hitters aboard.
He came to play today, not just only on the bump right there. He's thrown the ball well, but on the offensive side of the ball, he's able to contribute and help this offense put itself in position to score some more runs.
Stepping in now, Alan Henson, as he'll take a look at ball one. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
The 2-0. 2 balls and a strike to count.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
A swing and a miss there, 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Dribbled up the line. And he'll in fact just tag the runner headed down the line to take the sure out.
Sometimes for a first baseman, the best thing you do is just go ahead and tag the guy like that. Hey, there's a lot more that can go wrong when you try to throw to the pitcher or the second baseman covering.
Next to bat for the Giants, Brandon Crawford is working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch on his way, and that misses ball 1.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager is giving this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike. And he's certainly trying to defend his pitcher.
And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. One and 2 as he chases the slider.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Bluff leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. And it's fouled away. Here's another 1-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move is Bruce. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The center fielder, number 16, Austin Jackson.
Now at the plate, Austin Jackson. He singled his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Way in front of a great slider that time. And a fastball just a bit high. The 1-1. Grounder down the line at third. Scooped up on the backhand. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. 1 left for San Francisco, but they lead it 4-1. Here's Adrian now. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Skied into very shallow right. Parker is there to make the play, and Adrian's retired on just one pitch. And a look there at the starter comparison, telling the story of the ball game. One guy still going and pitching well. The other one long since departed for the showers. David Wright will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 5, David Wright.
Hit down the third baseline. This is foul for the first strike. The average right at 280 coming in. 3 homers and 7 driven in. Line drive to left. And the pinch hitter will not be able to advance the cause, and there are 2 away now. 8th inning here from San Francisco with the Giants on top as you get a look at our line score to this point. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Reyes. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High in the air out to center field.
よし、8回まで
Jackson
クリアで
is
す
there, and
ね。
they breeze through this half inning as the side is retired. Quick work there as the
いや
Mets are
先
down on
発がこ
4
こまで
pitches.
投
They
げてく
trail
れ
it
たら
4-1.
理想ですね。
Paul Sewell is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 51, Paul.
So in now for San Francisco, Jarrett Parker start the inning for San Francisco with Hunter Pence to follow on deck. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Way in front of that fastball. Missed low and inside with it. 1-1. Line shot to first, and there's one away.
The left fielder, number 8, Hunter N.
At the plate, Hunter Pence. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Popped him up. Gonzalez is under it. And he brings it in on the warning track.
Now batting, third baseman, Kelby Tomlinson.
Here's Kelby Tomlinson. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Eighth inning, 4-1 is our score. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
You see a guy taking swings like this. I think as a pitcher right here, you got to expand the zone even more.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Line toward the gap in left center. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. So that'll extend the inning with 2 away and bring in Buster Posey to bat.
Dan, tell me how frustrating that is right there. He comes unglued the pitch before, and then he shortens his swing, and he's able to fight you off for a 2-strike knock.
Sometimes, Mark, that's how you can get fooled as a pitcher. You see that previous pitch, you see that big swing, and you're expecting another big swing, but what does he do? He shortens it up and hits a bullet for a base hit.
Digging in, Buster Posey. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. From the belt, the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
Behind 0-2 now. Tomlinson, the runner at first with 2 gone. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. And Buster will take ball 4. And down to first heads Posey.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with a man in scoring position.
Big spot here. First and second, 2 men gone. And standing in now, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Brandon Belt. He's set, and the pitch. And that's high for a ball, 1-0.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
Belt in front, 2 balls and no strikes.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Now the 2-0. Oh, here's a shot out to right center.
中間。これは助かりますな。
Posey is on his way home. He comes across to score, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
これはでかいっすね。
Blanco will grab a bat hit for the pitcher here.
Number 1. Blanco.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Played on the backhand. Throw on to the first baseman. Gonzalez will take care of him, and the inning is over. Another good inning for the Giants. Who's got it better than those folks right there? Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this.
Hmm, 最後は49。こっちで行きましょうか。
Hunter Strickland comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Hunter Strickland.
Asdrubal Cabrera will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now 2-0.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
Now the 2-0 home. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Jackson is under it. And that's the first out of the inning. The Giants are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. It was a really nice day on the mound for him.
先発がこの8回まで投げたっていうのは、ほんまに理想的ですよね。
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And they start him with one high and away for ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Two balls and a strike. Three and 1 to the Mets left fielder. Waiting his turn on deck, Yoenis Cespedes.
5点までならぬ。
Yanked on the ground down the line, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. He's set. Here's the 3-2. A shot down the first baseline, and this is past Belt on down the line. A fair ball. The relay, and a good effort to bring it back in quickly, but he's in at second base with a double.
Well, he was definitely not looking off speed on that pitch. I'll tell you, he had to be sitting on a fastball on that one because it's coming in hot, and he still manages to get out front of that and yank it for 2 bases.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The set and the 1-0 pitch. And looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1.
今のがストライクなんですね。
Down the first baseline. Fielded cleanly by Belt, and he'll take this one to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. And he is out at the plate.
Wow, なんかおかしな走塁者って言いましたよ。気をついてホームを狙ってましたね。
The Giants jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back.
まさかまさかの予想外の終わり方でしたね。
So that'll just about do it. For my partners Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. So long, everybody.
快勝でしたな。
Our final line score this afternoon. First, Giants, 6 runs, Dallas and 3 runs. Our paid
試合にしようにですね。
The Giants, thank you for attending today's game and
初回から点取っとったからね。
please buckle up and drive home safely.
まあ、このダメ押しの追加点が効きましたね。ここでまさかの本塁を狙うっていうね。あれでも見落としとったらほんまに1点やばかったですね。あれはでも、走者の異常に気づいたんでね、すぐ投げましたけど。まさか本塁来るとはね。まあでも、対応できましたね。さあ、じゃあとりあえず第一試合はここで終わりということで。はい。ではではでは。